Hello, my name is Sidders and Mhern_do, and welcome back to the Kent Coast Walk. You join us here in Sandwich, where we finished off last time, along the River Stour. And as you can see, I'm filming this at Christmas. It's pretty obvious, but this will probably go out in April or something. And today we're heading back out along this shoreline of the River Stour. That'll take us out quite a way, heading almost sort of back in the direction of Ramsgate and out towards the sort of Pegwell Bay / Sandwich Bay area. We'll then walk down the coastline a little bit until we get to the Sandwich Bay estate, and we'll continue down a bit further until we get to the town of Deal, which is where we'll be finishing off today. I have got my Canterbury and Isle of Thanet, Herne Bay, Deal and Whitstable map. This is the last time we're going to be using this map, so make the most of it. Whoop whoop. Awesome. Okay, let's make our way out of the town of Sandwich and into the countryside. Today's walk is very isolated and is mostly countryside with the exception of that one estate that I mentioned, but yeah, I'm excited. There's so much that I haven't seen before. I've never done this walk. There's some Kent Coast walks that I have done before, but this is not one of them, so everything is new and fresh for both me and my mum, who's just there. So the town of Sandwich, it almost has a moat that goes around it, and here's the remains of that moat. You can see a bridge over there. I'll get a closer zoom of that for you. In the oldie days, you can tell how the town was fortified. And on a lot of maps, it's quite obvious where the shape goes around the town. As we continue to head outwards from Sandwich, let's hop across this cute little bridge. Whoa, look at that. That is a beautiful view of the River Stour. Oh, I love it. We're leaving Sandwich behind us. Let's head out into the countryside of the River Stour Estuary. So we've been walking for a little while now along the River Stour. There's some industry behind us on the other side of the river. And we got to a point where there's this sign and it says no public access. So some parts of the River Stour along, they're designated for like nature to protect the birds and whatnot. So that's why we can't do this little bend in the river, but it's not really that far. It's just like one little swoop bend. You get what I mean. So we're going to take a little detour down where my mum's going. Not that far, it's a weird little bend. You go straight down and then straight along, all the way along until we meet up with the river again. Beware, this area is liable to flooding. There's 3 natural dangers in this area. Number 1, flooding. Number 2, Castle, I think it was Castle. No, it wasn't Castle. Number 2 was getting shot. Apparently in wintertime they do some like shooting in this area. Okay. And number 3 is golf balls, because there's a lot of golf courses somewhere over that way, which we'll see later. And we might get hit over the head by some golf balls. The other end of the detour, around that bendy bit. On the horizon we have beautiful views of the Isle of Thanet. You can see Ramsgate so clearly, as well as the cliffs of Pegwell Bay, which we walked along last time. Kissing Gate. We're leaving the Stour, and in this very strong wind, we're cutting across where the path lets us to the Sandwich Bay. My eyes are quite kind of watery, it's windy, the wind is cold, and I don't like it. We're on top of one of the grassy sea bank flood defense things, and we came through this gate behind me, which is great. It's on the bank, but when you turn around, you can't just go through this fence here and continue along. You have to go down this slope and through this gate at the bottom of the slope. Once you're through the gate, then you can climb back up to the top of the bank again. And there's multiple of these. Bit muddy. Why? Why is the gate down there when we're supposed to be up here? We're making a bit of the beeline for the beach, because that's the bit that we're most excited for. Popping down off of the sea wall, I keep calling it a sea wall, it's a flood defense wall. We have found ourselves a little bridge across some watery area with my mum on the other side. Hello, Mum. Let's cross over. Much bramble, much bridge, much continue on our way to the sea. We've gained sight of golfers and the golf course, which runs all along the coastline between here and Deal. We are almost there. I can see the sea. Sandwich and Pegwell Bay National Nature Reserve. Beach, sand dunes and dune pasture with lots of wildlife. And it shows you the area that's got access restricted, this whole red section of Pegwell Bay. But we are just here. Hey everyone, I have a bit of an unfortunate update for you. While making our way to the sea, I came down with a terrible headache. I don't know if it's a headache or a migraine or whatever, but it's making me quite ill. This place is beautiful, by the way, I love it. However, for the sake of the video, I don't know if I'm going to be particularly energetic anymore. It's quite unpleasant, my head. But yeah, look at this. Amazing view of Ramsgate, and the beautiful sand. That's why I've got this scarf on, to try and keep warm a little bit. The Sandwich Bay / Pegwell Bay, looking out to the North Sea. I love it. And we're heading that way towards Deal. So in case the video is a bit more chill from now and I don't talk as much, that's your reasoning. Yeah. Whoa. Mum loves this holy stone with lots of holes. We've done quite a bit of walking along the coast, and we're taking a little detour just up here onto the bank so that I can show you some golf course stuff. They've got the main building over there, which is like stuff to do with golf, I'm not too sure, but that's the main building for you. And they've also got some golf people doing golf stuff. Yeah. And there's another building over there, but I don't know what that building's about. My headache's a little bit better now, but it still keeps like coming back and forth and my stomach hurts a bit, but it's an improvement, so that's good. And I think being in this wonderful environment really helps. And having my mum's hat that she gave me, she's now wearing my hat there. Next stop will be the Sandwich Bay Estate. The sand is coming to an end. We are going to have to hop up onto the pebbles. Oh, look, see how close the water is? We've been hugging it for as long as we could, avoiding having to walk on the pebbles, because pebble walking is a bit let's adjust here. There we go. Very end of the sand. You can see pebbles have taken over. That was very difficult. Mum made the foolish choice of staying by the water. I've come to the grass, which is a lot easier to walk on than the pebbles. The village of Sandwich Bay. Here we are. Now, Sandwich Bay is a very private community. They don't really want people coming in and out, For all these people visiting Sandwich Bay Beach, you've got all the cars all along. They have to pay £12 to spend the day here, which is crazy. And even there's a road on the inland side of the village, and that's sort of the quickest route between Deal and Sandwich itself. And that's a toll road. You have to pay £5 to drive along that. Private residents only. Sandwich Bay. Private estate. Email inquiries. Phone number. Prince's Drive. And just like that, we are through Sandwich Bay Estate. It's now time for the final stretch of the walk, which is from Sandwich Bay Estate to Deal. There we go, just behind me is the town of Deal. We have made it. Wow, those houses. Very lovely looking, especially in the sunset light. The first sight that you are greeted with in Deal is Sandown Castle, or the remains of Sandown Castle, which has been made into a lovely lookout point over the sea, and a lovely little garden to sit down in. Sandown Castle is the first of 3 castles, I believe, that are situated in the Deal area. However, we'll be looking at them all in a bit more detail next time. Let's have a quick look at this viewpoint though, seeing as we're here. From the golf course, around towards the Isle of Thanet and Ramsgate, the way that we came. Over the sea, the North Sea. France just beyond the horizon today, but visible on other days. And to the south is the rest of the town of Deal, where you can just see Deal Pier. And they also have some benches here where you can sit down and enjoy. Along with this boat sculpture, another cool feature of Sandown Castle area is this grassy van, which has been selling food all day and drinks. It was here when we arrived this morning, and it's still here now. Hog and Bean is the name of it. Sandown Castle Community Garden. Now this is very interesting. The history of the garden. Sandown Castle Rockery was originally built by Deal Borough Council in the late 1940s out of recycled granite curbstones from the town centre. It is believed the garden was created to enhance the area and bring visitors to Auntie's cabin. And there's a picture of her right there. The rest you can read if you like. Well then, that's the end of today's walk from Sandwich to Deal. Next time we're going to be walking from Deal to Kingsdown, and we'll be looking at all of the stuff to see in Deal, as well as the stretch of beautiful beaches from Deal to Kingsdown. So keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to check out my Twitter and Instagram, I have those as well. And thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a roller coaster of being okay, and then not okay, and then okay again. But it was beautiful, so yeah. Thank you everybody, and don't forget to believe in the rainbows. Bye!